sweet spot until we got Fisher back it on down cap. Got her hooked.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. On this video I'm going to be going through how I make my 3-hook flapping rigs. I use this rig absolutely everywhere. This is the sort of rig you'll use scratching around for all those little fish, whiting, rockling, pouting, even bass, sole, plaice, absolutely anything, to be honest. This is an all-round rig and you can use it absolutely anywhere. So I've got the components in front of me now. So for our body, we've got 60-pound Amnesia. And for our snoods, I'm going to be using 30-pound Ultima. You need 6 beads, any colour of your choice, a Gemini link clip, 3 bits of silicone for your bait stops, a size 1/0 swivel, 3 size 2 swivels, some little crimps, so you need 6 of these, three sequins of your choice of colour. I've gone for a shiny blue. And hooks, I would like a 1/0, but this is a little bit smaller. These are just what I picked out in my box, just going to use them up. So let's get on making the rig. So all we do is grab about, I don't know, around about from arm length to the middle of your chest, 60-pound rig body, so around about there. What you're going to do, you're going to get your Gemini link clip and just tie that on with a simple blood knot. Pull that nice and tight, like so. Trim the tag end off. And now we can add the components onto the body. So all we're going to do is grab a crimp. So first thing that goes on is a crimp, like so. Bead. Your smaller swivel. Bead. Then a crimp. And you continue this process until you've got all the components onto the rig body. So you should end up with something like that. So I'm just going to continue to put that back on. So crimp again. Bead. Little swivel. Bead. Crimp. So that's our second one on there. Got one more to go. So I'll show you again. Crimp. bead, little swivel, bead, crimp. So it should look like that once you've got it all on there. Now all you're going to do is grab the bigger swivel and tie it onto the end. It's a normal blood knot again. Five to six turns. Back for the loop. And then just pull that nice and tight. Like so. Trim the tag end off. Now that's all your components onto your rig body. So all we need to do now is to crimp the crimps in place, and then go on to our snoods. So the way I crimp these, I just literally take the bottom one first, go about that much off of the bottom knot on the link clip. Grab me crimps, and just pinch the first one like so. Should end up something like that. So that's all locked in place, that ain't going anywhere. And for the next one, you can use a tape measure to space them out all even, but I just do it by eye. So all I'm doing is just using the line so I can see how much it needs to go down. So it do need to go down a little bit more. So I'm going to go round about there, sort of centre. So I'm just going to pinch that in place. Not too hard. Sometimes the crimps tend to split. And that's our second one in place. So the third one, just basically come down about an inch off of the top swivel. Yeah, around about that much. And then just pinch that in place. Like I said, you can use a tape measure, but I just do it by eye. So there you have it. That's the 3 components in place. Now onto the snoods. Right, so all we're going to do is grab our 30 pound Ultima and cut off around about 7 inches, something around that. So you're going to cut 3 of them. Make sure they're all the similar, same size. And there you have it. That's our snoot. So all we're going to do is get our little blue silicone first, tubing. We're going to go in, then back through it again. So you're going through the hole twice. Then all you do is just pull that nice and tight, and that makes a bait stop. You can buy bait stops, but I just prefer to do it this way. It's quick and easy. Then you add your sequin. Then your hook. So with the hook, I tend to use a Grimmer knot. Reason why, the tag end will always be pointing up instead of out on the side with a blunt knot. And the reason for this is you can put a really good worm bait on and even take the worm off nice and easy. So you do a loop like that and go around about 4 times. If I can get it. A little knot tightener, and all we're going to do is just pull that nice and tight like so. And as you can see, the tag end is pointing up, so when you thread that worm on, it ain't going to get caught on anything, so it slides on nice and easy. Trim that tag in. And you do this 3 times. So, bait stop to go into the tubing, back round itself again, and then back through again. And then just pull that tight. Sequin. Then your hook. So you go round. And you want to go back through this loop 3 to 4 times. And pull that nice and tight. Like so. That's the second one done. So we're nearly there. Third one. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've all been out fishing. I haven't been out for a little while. Done that session down at Portishead, Walton Bay, but managed to blank. Fishing ain't been very good lately. Well, it ain't been for months, to be honest. So we're just continuing the snoods. This is the last one. So we're putting our hook on now, round. It's a bit fiddly sometimes. I like making these rigs, these flapping rigs, because they don't take too long. If you're making a 3-up clip down, that takes a bit longer. And it is I quite enjoy making my own rigs, especially when I catch my own fish on them, good fish. It's quite rewarding. Just pull that tight. And that's the last one. So all we need to do now is to tie these snoods onto the rig body. So all I do, so here's our 3 snoods. Our bait stops and our little sequins. So all I do is start with the bottom one and work my way up. So I tie the first one on, just a normal blood knot, to the length I want it. I don't have them too long. I know a lot of people like to do them longer. But grab me a little. Nice and tight. So that's that one done. And all I do, how I measure these, this is the middle one. So I just get my other snood, put it through, pinch it with my finger, like so. And I just sort of, when it didn't get tangled up, just dangle it down, so then I know the sort of length I want. So that's about right there. So all I'll do is just tie it there. Just a simple blood knot again. Trim that tag off then again. And that's the middle one done. As you can see, they're similar length. So I just got the last one to do now. So what I'm going to do is just do the same again. Pinch it with my finger, let it dangle down. So that can go up a little bit more there. So we'll just pull that up slightly and then tie it off there. Just a simple blood knot again. Make sure that's nice and tight. Trim that tag end off. And we're good to go. That is your free hook flapping rig for when you want to scratch around for those little fish. Cheers everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. See you on the bank. Tight lines all, stay safe.